Everybody, this is Ryan Cozy. Hope and pray that you're doing well. I wanted to just give a brief update as it relates to circle groups. And one of the things that I just wanted to focus on this week is just the reality of the passing of a really good friend of ours here at the chapel, Pastor Daryl. And as someone who was able to just be present during his memorial service, I just want to challenge each of you as leaders in circle groups to this question, knowing that you have a variety of domains of influence, one of which is your circle group. And that question is this: when it's all said and done for your life here on this earth, what will be the legacy that you leave to the people that you've led and that you've invested in? And I sit here as somebody who I was a firsthand recipient of Pastor Daryl's investment into my life. I don't share this with a lot of people, but when I moved to Buffalo, Pastor Daryl, in a very short time after me being here, I had approached him and I had asked him if he would be willing to disciple me and just keep me accountable in my life as a husband, as a father, as a student at UB, as a follower of Christ. I just really sensed that as I had joined his circle group, they had invited us in, Carla and Daryl did, and invested heavily in our marriage, and just were incredibly kind and incredibly loving to Aaron and I during a challenging season in our lives. But Pastor Daryl invested in my life. And when I look back on his life, I can see the return on the investment that he made, not just on me, because Tuesday mornings at 8:30 at Starbucks for the better part of 4 years, my life was heavily influenced by his hand of leadership and his caring for me as a brother in Christ. And so when I think about our leadership in circle groups, and I participate in providing some leadership for circle groups in my own circle group, and you know, I'm drawn to think about what it has been my legacy with the people that I've been investing in. We're not perfect, and there are times where we may invest really well, and there are other times where we may really struggle in investing well. But I think that these are moments when someone passes and when you have a chance to reflect on the life that they've lived. I think that their testimony that echoes into eternity, it challenges us. And so as circle group leaders, just think to yourself, think about the people that you're leading, think about the people that you're investing in, and ask yourself, am I leaving a legacy that will be remembered well? And if there's areas where you feel like you can tweak and grow in that, take those to God, take those to Him, and present those to Him. That's been part of my ongoing communication with the Lord these last few days. When I reflect on my legacy, there's some things I think I'm doing well, but then there's other things where I think, Lord, I need your help with this. And it's been stimulated for me to think about that because of the life that Pastor Daryl led. And so I just want to invite you into that. I want you to reflect on the legacy that you're leaving. Think about circle groups and how you can be investing well. Maybe you are investing well, and this is just an affirmation of your investment. But maybe for some of you, it's convicting, and you're saying, I can do this better. Here's the reality. I don't present this to you to condemn you. I present this to you that if the Lord is convicting you to celebrate your investment in people because you're doing well, then celebrate that. At the same time, if the Lord is convicting you righteously and saying, there's some things I want you to work on, go to God, go before the throne, lay those things at His feet, confess those things to Him, and ask Him, invite Him in to help you to lead better and leave a better legacy than what you may be currently doing. And if you need some help or some suggestions on how to do that better, feel free to email me. I am so appreciative for your investment in other circle groups throughout our church, and for your investment as leaders into other domains of influence that you have. But I just saw that this was an opportunity, given Pastor Daryl's life, to just challenge one another, because I myself, personally, I've been challenged to think about this week. And I invite you to prayerfully consider if the Lord may be convicting you to celebrate things you're doing really well, or He may be convicting you to go before Him and just confess to Him areas where you need help And as a practitioner, I can guarantee you this: I'm not perfect, but the things that I might do well, I'll give you some ideas. I'll give you some feedback, and the things that I've struggled in, I'll let you know about those too. God bless you, gang. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this, and thank you for taking the time to reflect on the legacy that you're leaving as you try to lead others in community. God bless you.